Hello from Wilcox, and welcome to Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey playoff action between the Notre Dame Hounds and the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires, this Snowstreaker webcast. And we are happy to be here in Wilcox for round number 2, game 1 action between the underdogs, Swift Current Legionnaires, Cody Levesque getting the star in goal, and the Notre Dame Hounds, tops in the Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League in the regular season. 39 wins in 44 games, only 2 losses in regulation. 3 losses coming in extra time for the Notre Dame Hounds. We got a little bit of time to kill before this one, as they're going to be handing out league awards here prior to this one. So we're here. We got the camera set up. We might as well recognize the best in the Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League as they hand out some hardware here just prior to this round 2 matchup between the Notre Dame Hounds and the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires. Swift Current getting by Tisdale in 4 games in a best-of-5 round 1 series. Cody Levesque was dynamite for Swift in that series. 1.75 goals against average, .940 save percentage in the playoffs. The task is tall for Swift Current as they take on the Notre Dame Hounds here in Wilcox.
The first award that will be presented is the Joe Bosky Coach of the Year Award. And for the second year in a row, the Midget AAA League would like to congratulate this year's award recipient, Devin Prott.
Coach of the Notre Dame Hounds, Devin Prott, winning the Coach of the Year award. Just below our broadcast location here.
The next award we'd like to present goes to Nolan Renwick, who with 52 points in 42 games.
Nolan Renwick,
of the second team All-Star.
Second team All-Star, recognized by the Notre Dame Hounds. Nolan Renwick, actually, 6th round Bantam draft pick of the Swift Current Broncos. Renwick being recognized here on home ice.
The next award we'd like to present goes to Luke Milmont, who finished tied for second in the league with 32 goals in just 34 games and was voted as a member of the first team All-Star.
Luke Milmont, drafted by the Victoria Royals of the Western Hockey League. 32 goals, 29 assists, 61 points in just the 44-game regular season.
The next awards to be presented go to Riley Kahanic. This year, Riley was awarded the Reg Kaczynowski Club Award with a goal against average of 1.37 and a save percentage of 93%. Because of these stats, Riley is also recognized as a member of the second team All-Star.
Riley Kahanic and his impressive regular season numbers. The goalie for the Notre Dame Hounds not getting the start here as Aaron Randazzo has his number called for game number 1, round 2. Riley Kahanic, 1.37 goals against average and a .930 save percentage in the regular season.
Finishing first in the regular season for defenseman with 52 points.
Quinn Schmeeman recognized now. First All-Star team. Schmeeman, the brother of former Swift Current Bronco Dom Schmeeman, who now plays for the Calgary Hitmen. And Schmeeman with a dynamite year here in Notre Dame. Actually got 3 WHL games under his belt this year as well, Schmeeman did. 52 points in 42 games to lead Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League defenseman in scoring.
Captain Cody Leonard to accept the 2017-18 regular season championship.
Cody Leonard, captain for the Notre Dame Hounds, accepts the regular season championship trophy. We talked about it moments ago, 44 games and 39 wins for the Notre Dame Hounds.
Yes, we have our eyes.
All right.
Please move past.
I was told those were going to be league awards, maybe a little bit more league flavor, but celebrating a great season in Notre Dame prior to this round 2 game. Well, the anthem has been sung and the hardware's been handed out. Now let's play some hockey. The Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires, round 2 of the Saskatchewan Midget AAA League playoffs for the first time in a long time. Darren Evian and crew shaking hands with the officials, and we're good to go on the bench tonight for the Legionnaires. Darren Evian is there. Andy Blank made the trip, and Guy Jacobson there as well. Both teams fired up in this one. Lots of wooing before the game. The Legionnaires, Darren Evian and Andy Blank's team, the underdogs in game number 1 here. Notre Dame Hounds made quick work of the Saskatoon Contacts in round 1, a 3-game best-of-5 sweep. Legionnaires taking care of the Tisdale Trojans, upsetting them in the 4-5 matchup. Puck is down. Round 2 is underway. Avery Winslow has the puck for Notre Dame. He dumps it in deep. Christian Reamer, property of the Swift Current Broncos, backhands it behind the net into that far corner. Hounds keep it in on the blue line, and they look to get a cycle going down low. Battling for that puck is Colson Wolford. He's in there with Christian Reamer. Legionnaires dig that puck loose, try to get out of their own zone, and here comes Jacob Pillar, one of the top scorers in the Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League. Pillar at the blue line, loses the puck, and the Hounds go the other way. Avery Winslow passes it up the wing, and the Hounds dump it in. They'll chase. Kersey Reach in his own zone has it. Reach off the boards, gets that ahead to Ty Munch. Munch's pass to Pillar is intercepted in the neutral zone by Nolan Renwick. Second-team All-Star in the Saskatchewan Midget AAA. Renwick, property of the Swift Current Broncos. Hounds dump it back in. Legionnaires on their heels here as Mason Strutt tries to get that puck out. Hounds hold it in. Rin Benny backhands that out. Third-year member of the Legionnaires, Benny, once upon a time a draft pick of the Moose Jaw Warriors out there. Hounds in their own zone with it. Zach Kulczynski has it. And we're going to have a penalty called here right away. And interference is the call. And right away, Legionnaires will be going to a power play. So no shots on goal yet for the Legionnaires. They get the puck into Notre Dame territory, and all of a sudden rewarded with their efforts with a power play. Hunter Lamb in to take the face-off. Lamb 64 points to lead the Legionnaires in the regular season. Lamb, Pillar, Captain Owen Ozar out there. Lucas Ochitwa, Christian Reamer on the points. Got to make sure and follow proper protocol here before we drop the puck. Puck is down. Legionnaire power play underway. Pillar has it, gets it back to Reamer. Reamer to Ochitwa, just holds it in. Ochitwa loses the puck, and here come the Hounds the other way. Skating it in shorthanded, Cole Stevenson. Stevenson, shot stopped by Levesque, and he makes life easy on himself by controlling his rebound. Levesque, a dynamite round 1 for the Legionnaires. 1.75 goals against average against the Tisdale Trojans in 4 games. .940 save percentage. Levesque and Stephen Dusher halving the goaltending duties throughout the regular season, but it's been the Cody Levesque show in the postseason thus far. Legionnaires on the power play in their own zone. Minute 40 left to go on the man advantage. Lucas Ochitwa will skate that out. His pass is knocked off of a stick in the neutral zone. Owen Ozar gives chase, backhanded in front of the net, and Aaron Randazzo, starting goaltender for Notre Dame, is on that puck. Surprised to not see Riley Kahanek get the start for Notre Dame. As in the regular season, 1.37 goals against average and a .930 save percentage. League All-Star as well, Randazzo getting the start here. 1:32 left to go, Legionnaire power play. They switch up personnel. Reach lets the shot go through traffic. Rin Benny in front of the net. That puck careens to the corner. Hounds try to get it out. Legionnaires hold it in. Ty Munch with it. Munch shot on goal. Rin Benny in front of the net, trying to make things happen. Munch in the corner now. Sends that back to Couture. Couture to reach, one-timer, redirected on route, just wide of the net. Mason Strutt in front of the goal, getting lumber on that. And the Hounds alleviate some pressure and clear it out as Avery Winslow sends that puck the length of the Olympic side here in Notre Dame. Almost a penalty on the forecheck there as Ethan Ernst tripping up one of the Legionnaires. 2 teams battle along the boards. Liam McKellen Couture gets that free. And shorthanded, Hounds with the puck, get it out. And back in their own zone, Randazzo has it. He'll leave it for Cody Lehner, the team captain here for Notre Dame. Lehner, outlet pass, near side. Teams battle for it in the neutral zone. 36 seconds left to go in this Legionnaire power play. They had chances early, but the Hounds with good puck possession here. Lucas Ochitwa, fresh legs just off the bench, goes for a skate, dumps that in. Giving chase is Christian Reamer off the blue line. Now Pillar has it. Pillar Back to the point, chasing that down is Ozar. Captain Owen Ozar with it. Near side, Pillar. Down low with it, Hunter Lamb. Lamb, down low to Pillar. Now Lamb in the corner, looks for a pass. Back to Pillar down low. Pillar goes to the front of the net. Puck knocked loose. Lamb tries a shot, fans on it. Grabs it. Christian Reamer lets that shot go through traffic off the window. Back to 5-on-5 here. Legionnaires with chances on that power play. Reamer gets it to Ozar. Hounds picking up Ozar, though. Skating, keeping his feet moving. Front of the goal. Where's that puck? And just underneath the pad of Randazzo as the Legionnaires come within an eyelash of taking an early lead here in Wilcox against the top team of the league in round 2. And Aaron Randazzo had to get horizontal in the crease. Face off deep in Hound territory. Good shift for the Legionnaires. We'll see if they can build momentum. Outlet pass is missed. Kersey Reach has it. Reach skating into his own zone with it. Goes across to Ochitwa. Ochitwa, that's chipped ahead by Chase Gallant. And now the Hounds in their own zone with it. Cade Nolan tries to get that puck through the neutral zone, but Riley DeConey has it. Here comes Riley DeConey. Wrist shot, blockered away by Randazzo. DeConey chases after in the corner. Gallant with him. DeConey and Gallant battling for it. Rhett Gibson out there as well for the Legionnaires. As the Hounds break loose, and we're going to have another penalty called here. As the referee, another interference call. This time around, the guilty party is going to be Rhett Gibson. So some physical contact away from the puck. And that results in a Notre Dame Hound power play. Face off deep in Legionnaire territory. And the Hounds on their heels a little bit have the opportunity to shift momentum here. Back to the point, Quinn Schmiemann, he's dangerous. Millimak out there as well. Schmiemann has it, middle of the ice. Now Millimak. Millimak, leading scorer for these Hounds. Fans on that shot, takes it to the slot area. That is high and into the protective netting here. Legionnaires out shooting the Hounds 4-1 so far. Good start for Swift Current. They'll have to be sharp on this penalty kill. There's lots of weapons out there. We see Nolan Renwick wearing number 11 for the Notre Dame Hounds. He'll take the face-off against Owen Ozar. Renwick, property of the Swift Current Broncos, drafted in the 6th round of the WHL Bantam Draft. Quinn Schmiemann, leading scorer amongst all AAA defensemen, will quarterback this power play. Brad Morrissey with it. Now Millimak gets it to Schmiemann. Schmiemann thought about a shot, moves to the center of the ice. Now Millimak. Millimak, wrist shot off of a stick. And that is deflected out of play. Still scoreless here, first period. 15:26 left to go, 1:23 remaining in the Legionnaire penalty to Rhett Gibson, who's sitting 2 minutes for interference. 2-hour drive for the Legionnaires today in mostly good road conditions. Hour and a half on highway number 1, and then half an hour on a less busy highway. Hounds on the power play. Zach Placzynski with it. Gets it down low. Ethan Ernst. Placzynski thought about a shot. Moves that puck over. Far side. Shot through traffic. Stopped by Levesque. Now back to the point. Placzynski with it. Placzynski. Ernst. Ernst moves to the middle of the ice. Placzynski one-timer. Pad save. Rebound. Levesque. Where's the puck? It's behind the net. Hammered at by Reach. Legionnaires can't get it out. Chasing over far side. Riker Evans for the Hounds. Evans with it. Tries to center that pass. He's tied up by Lucas Ochitwa. Hounds have it in the corner. Ethan Ernst gets that puck back to the point. Placzynski with it. Ernst. Placzynski gets that puck. Face-off circle shot. Pad save Levesque. He didn't see that one until the last second, and he kicked it to the corner. Now Ernst with it. Ernst, middle of the ice. Wrist shot through traffic. Pinballs to the corner. Now back to the point. Riker Evans with it. Ernst, wrist shot. Good job blocking that by Reach. Rebound, pinballs to the slot area. Where's that puck? It's behind the net. Hounds all over that puck like stink on a wet dog here on the power play. 11 seconds left to go in the penalty. Carrying it to the middle of the ice is Wolford. Wolford goes for a skate around town. Now back to the point. Shot. In the crease. Puck not across. Great job, Levesque, to get the pad on that puck. We remain scoreless. 5-on-5 now. Wrist shot through traffic. Ethan Ernst all over the ice. That shift on the power play. But Cody Levesque holds down the fort. He was the Legionnaires' most valuable penalty killer on that series. Honorable mention to Kersey Reach, who blocked a few shots as well, playing D. Now Levesque's having fun in goal as he shares a chuckle with the referee. Puck sent high off the glass. Rin Benny, 5-on-5, potential 2-on-1. Benny and Ozar. Ozar just hops over his stick. Puck heads to the corner. Teams battle for it. Hull at the point, shot through traffic, doesn't quite get through the net. Now skating the other way is Nolan Renwick. Renwick gains the blue line. Millimak with him. Schmiemann pinching. Behind the net, Ozar has it, tries to get it out. Now puck across to Schmiemann. Schmiemann tries to get that shot away, however that's blocked. Legionnaires passive in their own zone, collapsing in front of the net, not allowing the Hounds an opportunity to get that shot away. 5-on-5. Quinn Schmiemann all over the ice here. Puck goes across the ice. Brad Morrissey has it. Morrissey back to the point, chipped down low by Winslow. Now with the puck is Larson. Cordell Larson gets it back to the point. Puck chipped by McKellen Couture, out of play. 12:54 left to go, opening period, scoreless. Back and forth action. Everything you'd expect a round two to be. That's Darren Evian's angry face right there, as he's not happy with something that transpired recently. Legionnaires try to go the other way. Pillars out there along with Orchard and Hunter Lamb. This line trying to make things happen. Puck is sent down low and offside the call. And they're going to move that all the way back to Swift Current's end of the ice. Evian getting some clarification there. Face off in Legionnaire territory. Forecheck of the Hounds all over the Legionnaires. This will be a cardiovascular test for the Swift Current team as well on this Olympic-sized ice surface in the massive Dunk McNeil Arena. Hunter Lamb goes the other way, tries to break away as he does a good job of going from steel to lumber. Orchard in the slot is bumped off that puck. Hounds have it behind the net. Legionnaires, though, not giving up on it. Jersey Orchard with the puck. Christian Reamer through traffic. Randazzo rebound. Randazzo gets a glove on it. Big save by the Hounds goalie as the Legionnaires come close, and now pushing and shoving Jacob Pillar after the fact as he exchanges pleasantries with Cade Nolan. Aaron Randazzo, not the everyday goalie in Wilcox here. However, he's had to be solid with the Legionnaires bearing down on him several times throughout the period. Hunter Lamb's line has really been making things happen for the visiting team. Puck is down. Hounds ringing around the net. Carson Wolford has it. Wolford gets that puck to Jocelyn Duffy with open ice. He tries to get a shot away. Reach pursuing him. Reach's lumber is in the middle of the ice. Hounds battle for it. Puck is in the corner. Levesque doing the snow angel down there. And Levesque handed his stick back to him by Chase Gallant. Hounds with Swift on their heels. Far side, Lehner through traffic. Rebound, Levesque. Legionnaires on top of it. Here comes Riley DeConey. DeConey skating it out of his own zone. He'll send that puck in. They'll battle along the boards for it. The two teams will, just inside Hounds territory. And the Legionnaires will send that deep into the corner and change personnel. Mason Strutt out there in the middle of the ice. Forechecking for Swift Current. Dylan Hull out there as well. However, icing the call on that errant outlet pass. Hounds bench, not thrilled with that icing call. Legionnaires try to get the face-off back to the point. That bisects the defenseman, and now Hull has it. Hull gets that pass up to Ozar. He chips it in, negating the icing. Randazzo hammers that to the corner for Quinn Schmiemann. Schmiemann, outlet pass. Here comes Jake Dale. Dale skating in, right side, trying to go around Matt Gross. Centers it, puck in front of Levesque. Levesque seeing that well through traffic and gets that puck out of harm's way. Legionnaires skated out the other way. Struts gets it ahead to Captain Ozar. Rin Benny backhands it in. The Legionnaires will swap personnel. Hunter Lamb out there with Jacob Pillar. And Ty Munch, top line for Swift Current, which has created chances in this one. Lamb all over the ice. Takes it away at the blue line. Munch shot just wide. Chasing after it is Pillar. Lamb wins the race to that puck. Great start to this game for Hunter Lamb. And now the Hounds gain that puck at the red line. That's backhanded in by Ethan Ernst as he manages to send it in deep. McKellen Couture with it. Couture gets that along the boards. Christian Reamer. Reamer gets that ahead to Munch. Munch sends it in. Lamb in pursuit. Avery Winslow gets that puck ahead to Millimock. Millimock, drafted by the Victoria Royals, one of the top scorers in the league, floats a backhand towards the net. Levesque cuts down the angle. Millimock sends it wide. Teams battle far side now. And with the puck tied up in skates, play will be blown dead. Take a quick break. We'll be back with more Saskatchewan Midget AAA hockey playoff action momentarily.
This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of 24/7 self-storage with 2 locations in Swift Current and 24/7 access. Video surveillance and gates are always locked. Call 306-774-9670. Crop Production Services in Swift Current. CPS. We're with you. Standard Motors, wishing the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires best of luck in their playoff run. Standard Motors, where community support isn't just a tagline. And by the Swift Current Broncos, our team, our town. Get your 2018-19 season tickets and be there when history happens.
Welcome back to Wilcox. Notre Dame Hounds with the puck deep in Legionnaire territory, trying to get a cycle going. And Legionnaires on their heels a little bit here. Millimock in the slot. Legionnaires have to keep an eye on him, and they score. Luke Millimock, who scored 32 times in the regular season, leads the flyby. And with 8:53 left to go in this opening period, the Notre Dame Hounds have struck first. It's 1-0 on their 10th shot of the game. Hounds have some weapons. Both teams have some weapons. Luke Millimock. Shot that I don't think Cody Levesque got a good look at. And it's a 1-0 lead, Notre Dame. Jersey Orchard trying to fire up his team by playing the physical game, throws his body into the opposition.
Assisted by number 20, Brad Morrissey, and number 15, Michael Evans. Stopping the goal, 8:53 in the first period.
Morrissey and Evans get the assists. Hounds with the puck in their own zone now. They're hungry for more. Cole Stevenson brings that puck along the left side. Blind spot here. Stevenson brings that around town. He's bumped off the puck by Reamer. Couture goes after it. Back to the point. Cody Lehner with a shot. Pad save Levesque. Far side chasing after that for the Legionnaires was Jersey Orchard. However, puck sent down low. Hounds change up personnel, get that puck in the high slot. Making a nice little pull and drag move was Zach Placzynski. No shot though. Now Quinn Schmiemann. Schmiemann through traffic. Rebound. Picked up by Reamer. However, he's pursued by Hounds and they keep it in. Last few minutes of it all Hounds, and there's going to be an interference call there. No doubt about that one, as Zach Placzynski holding up the Legionnaires as they were trying to break out of their own zone. So Placzynski will sit 2. As he'll head to the penalty box just below our broadcast location. Second power play opportunity of the period for the Legionnaires here. Ty Munch is out there. Mason Strutt, as well as Rin Benny to start this power play. Points are patrolled by Gross and Reach. Gross in the corner with it. Tries to get this power play rolling. Matt Gross. Outlet pass off the boards. Rin Benny will go for a skate. Benny, the native of Melville, carries that puck in. Centers it. Big save, Randazzo. Rebound sent wide of the net. Ty Munch coming so close to tying this one. Aaron Randazzo blocking that centering pass. Minute 25 left to go. Legionnaire power play. Kersey Reach. Christian Reamer. Puck bounces off bodies. Reamer, quick shot towards the net. Randazzo flashes leather. Goaltender Aaron Randazzo's had to make a couple of big saves this period. Hounds are out shooting Swift Current. I would say that Swift Current is out chancing the Hounds. And Swifty coming close. And is this going to be Aaron Randazzo's night to shine? The goaltender for the Notre Dame Hounds. So far, so good for number 30 in the red and white. Puck sent out into Legionnaire territory. Christian Reamer has it. Reamer, signed property of the Swift Current Broncos of the Western Hockey League. Reamer gets that puck ahead. Lucas Ochitwa, tape-to-tape pass to Jacob Pillar. Pillar, Ozar, Hunter Lamb out there. They've had the best opportunities for Swift Current thus far early in this one. Pillar gets that puck back to the point. Ochitwa with it. Ochitwa moves to the middle of the ice. Pillar with it. Pillar blocked shot. Good job of getting horizontal by Carson Wolford on the PK. That fires up the Hounds personnel on the bench. 33 seconds left to go, and the minor penalty to Placzynski. Legionnaires in their own zone. Ochitwa goes for a skate and sends that outlet pass just off the stick of Owen Ozar. And Ozar actually not touching that, icing the call. Face-off will move back to Swift Current's end of the ice. 22 seconds left to go in their power play. 6:03 left to go in this first period. Ozar in to take the face-off against big body Cole Stevenson for the Hounds. Stevenson skates that puck into the corner. Well, he'll try and eat more time off this Legionnaire power play. Only 13 seconds left to go in it. Teams battle for it. That's dug out by Ochitwa. Ochitwa gets that puck head to Gibson, and now here comes Pillar with it. Pillar skates that puck over the blue line, heads into the corner with it. Ozar with him. Pillar goes for a skate. Quinn Schmiemann back there loses his lumber, and we're back to 5-on-5. Placzynski out of the penalty box. He'll have a partial breakaway. Placzynski skates in, and a good job of catching up to him and playing that puck away from him by Kersey Reach. Placzynski out of the penalty box was sprung there. Reach caught up to him and didn't allow him a good opportunity. Now here come the Hounds. Morrissey. Brad Morrissey skates it around the net, back to the point. Pass too hot for Riker Evans. Evans, though, picks it up, makes some moves in the neutral zone, and gets that puck head to Morrissey. Morrissey, open ice, quick shot on goal. Riker Evans, blocker save. Cody Levesque. Back and forth first period here in Wilcox. Darren Evian and Andy Blank on the bench for the Swift Current side. Face off deep in Swifty territory. Millimak trying to stick handle in a phone booth, has that taken away from him. Now Mason Strutt flips that puck out. That almost goes off the low ceiling here at the Dunk McNeil Arena. Low ceiling, wide ice. Hounds in their own zone with it. Riker Evans. Evans gets that puck far side. Ethan Ernst, who's had a good first period, skating behind the Legionnaire net, trying to get after that puck. Now puck, low hard shot by Evans. Bad save by Levesque. Puck heads to the Notre Dame end of the ice. However, icing is the call. And we'll have another face-off deep in Swift Current territory. Hounds with the puck. Skating in with it is Nolan Renwick. Renwick loses that puck through traffic. Puck in the corner. Legionnaires knock it loose. Hunter Lamb and Ty Munch in pursuit. Quinn Schmeeman has it. Schmeeman has Lamb all up in his area. However, gets that puck ahead. Quick shot and a big save by Levesque. Quality scoring chance for the Notre Dame Hounds, and Cody Levesque, who's been good in this first period and thus far in these playoffs for Swift Current, makes a big save. Puck bounces toward Levesque off of Swift Current personnel, and he'll grab that. Face off in Swift Current territory. Puck is down. And the Legionnaires go the other way. Jacob Pillar chases after it in the corner. He's bumped off the puck by Zach Kuczynski. Kuczynski with it. Gets that puck out. And here come the Hounds. Skating in, going hard to the goal, Drew Englot. Back to the point. Shot through traffic, redirected on road to the goal. Big save, Levesque. Hounds 18 shots in this first period and a 1-0 lead with 3:09 left to go. Legionnaires will pursue the puck as it heads into Hound territory. However, cross-ice pass to Stanley Cooley. Cooley shot through traffic. Front of the net, Levesque there with the pad save again. Stanley Cooley creating for Notre Dame. Property of the Prince George Cougars. Legionnaires offside at the blue line as they try and go the other way. Good start in this one for the Legionnaires. Had some scoring opportunities early. Had a power play that gave them some chances. However, the Hounds, after that one goal, have picked up momentum. Gibson on the face-off. He's got DeConey and Gallant out there with him. Hounds win it. Back in his own zone is Cade Nolan. Nolan is going to skate this out himself. Outlet pass, near side, dumped in by Riker Evans. Hounds quick to pursue that puck on the dump-in. They know how to play on this wide ice surface. They got that dump and chase down as Riley DeConey brings it the other way. 3-on-2 if the Legionnaires hurry. Couture is pinching, however, he can't corral that puck. And now it's the Hounds with the opportunity to go the other way. Rush by Swift Current. Cade Nolan. Nolan skating in with it, brings it around the net. He waits for reinforcements as the Hounds change up personnel. Back to the blue line, shot by Evans, and now Gibson has it. Gibson's pass intended for Orchard. Knocked down by the Hounds, however, they are offside as that puck pinballs out of the zone. Brad Morrissey skating hard for Notre Dame. Morrissey, actually property of Charlottetown in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Played his Bantam out east and now playing his midget here in Notre Dame. So the QMJHL recognized and represented in this game. Here come the Hounds, Ethan Ernst. Ernst chases that in the corner. He's got Millimak with him. Millimak with the goal for the Hounds in this one. Now Ernst with it. Ernst down to Millimak behind the net. He's dangerous all over the ice. Millimak with it. Still with it. Millimak. Gets that over to Winslow. Winslow shot through traffic behind the net. It goes. Orchard with it. He'll battle down low with Millimak. Millimak with it. Back to Schmeeman. Schmeeman loads up that slap shot. Redirected on road over the net. Ernst with it. Winslow gets it back down low. And with that puck is Morrissey. Morrissey tries to center it. Millimak takes a whack at it. It goes back to Quinn Schmeeman. Quinn Schmeeman, wrist shot through traffic, redirected on road to the goal. It's in the net. They score. Ethan Ernst, mobbed by his teammates as he scores that one. Quinn Schmeeman just letting a bevy of shots go through traffic. And Ethan Ernst will give the Hounds a 2-0 lead here. No shortage of Western League representation on this Notre Dame Hounds squad. Ethan Ernst, Bantam draft selection of the Kelowna Rockets. Rockets are pretty good at scouting. So, you know, Ernst is a good one. He's probably been the best player for the Notre Dame Hounds in this period. So the task is tall for the Legionnaires. Hounds is a team with a goals against average of under 2 here. And that's the deficit for the Legionnaires. Minute left to go here, opening frame. Puck sent in. Levesque has it behind the goal. Levesque, 21 shots he's faced, 19 saves, some of them big ones here. Levesque, a good period for Swift Current. They try and get the puck out of their own zone. Kersey reach with it, gets it ahead to Hunter Lamb. They battle in front of the penalty box, and now the Hounds with it. Pass to Duffy. Goes off his stick. Reach has in the corner. He's hauled down. No call. Ochitwa with it. Ochitwa rings it around the boards. Pillar now, near side. Pillar has Hunter Lamb with it. Pillar heads to the corner. Picking up that puck is Stanley Cooley. Cooley, the Prince George Cougars property, and the Hounds will just eat that one. And that'll do it. 20 minutes in the books. Hounds up 2-0, as you can see, out shooting the Legionnaires 21-7 in this one. Cody Levesque, the best player in that period for the Swift Current Legionnaires. Ethan Ernst, a solid period for the Notre Dame Hounds. Rewarded near the end of that period with a goal. So that'll do it. 20 minutes in the books. We'll be back shortly to take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Scores from around the hockey world when we return with this Swift Current Legionnaires webcast. Presented by Snowstreaker Media.
This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of Silverline Construction, ShearFit Denture Clinic, offering the latest in oral prosthetics. See them in the Swift Current Mall. Elmwood Golf and Country Club, wishing the Legionnaires best of luck in their playoff run. And the City of Swift Current, the ideal place to live, work, and play. Go Legionnaires from everyone at the City of Swift Current. This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of 24/7 self-storage with 2 locations in Swift Current. Sign up by touching the automatic kiosk and your first month is free, safe, easy, and secure. Crop Production Services in Swift Current. CPS, we're with you. Standard Motors, wishing the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires best of luck in their playoff run. Standard Motors, where community support isn't just a tagline. And by the Swift Current Broncos, our team, our town. Get your 2018-19 season tickets and be there when history happens.
And welcome back to Wilcox. 1 period in the books here. Swift Current outshot 21-7 in that opening frame. They came out strong. The first time the puck was in Notre Dame's end of the ice, Legionnaires drew a penalty, and on the ensuing power play, they weren't without their chances, however, not rewarded for their efforts, and Swift actually outchancing Notre Dame in the first half of the first period in this one. But Aaron Randazzo, starting goaltender in this game for the Notre Dame Hounds, had to make some spectacular saves in the opening 20 minutes. He held it to a scoreless tie before Luke Millimach was able to get his team on the board. And Ethan Ernst, a short while later, scoring for the Notre Dame Hounds. Luke Millimach, property of the Victoria Royals of the Western Hockey League. Ethan Ernst, Kelowna Rockets property, getting the goal to get Notre Dame their 2-0 lead after 20 minutes. Cody Levesque, starting goaltender for the Legionnaires, was good in that opening period as he made 19 saves. Some high degree of difficulty ones, too. Legionnaires go 0 for 2 on the power play. Notre Dame 0 for 1 on the man advantage. In the Western Hockey League, some scores to tell you about, and Swift Current sports fans certainly curious as to what's going on in Prince Albert tonight as the Prince Albert Raiders host the Moose Jaw Warriors. Prince Albert, winners of their last 7, and they are up on the Warriors 5-2. That looks to be nearing the end of the second period. Moose Jaw out shooting the Raiders 20-14, but 5-2 the score. PA with that lead on the strength of 4 second period goals. Cody McDonald has a couple, Jordy Stallard with one. And the Swift Current Broncos, one of the sponsors of our webcast here tonight in Wilcox, are in Brandon tonight. They lead the Wheat Kings 2-0. Caden Elder and Beck Mallenstein with the Bronco goals. Saskatoon Blades hosting the Calgary Hitmen. They are tied up at 3. And yet to get underway, the Regina Pats are in Kootenay, taking on the Kootenay Ice. After one period, Lethbridge with a 1-0 lead on Red Deer in Lethbridge. Just underway, Medicine Hat and Edmonton in the Hat. And out west, Kelowna's in Kamloops. Vancouver is in Kennewick, Washington to play the Tri-City Americans. Prince George is in Victoria, and the Spokane Chiefs are in Seattle, taking on the Seattle Thunderbirds. So a Swift Current Bronco win tonight, coupled with a Moose Jaw Warrior loss, if things don't change. Broncos, 1 point in front of the Warriors for first place in that WHL East. And when you're thinking, okay, who does that mean the Broncos would play in the playoffs? It's a real pick-your-poison scenario. On one hand, you could potentially have the Memorial Cup host Regina Pats, who loaded up at the trade deadline and are looking to be competitive at the Memorial Cup this year. And on the other hand, you have the Prince Albert Raiders, who are poised to win their 8th in a row tonight if their lead holds. So really, from a Bronco perspective, you want to win that banner. You want to hang a banner in the Innovation Credit Union iPlex. But, yeah, pick your poison when it comes to who you could potentially play in round 1. NHL in Ottawa, the Calgary Flames leading the Ottawa Senators 1-0. That game is in the third period. In the second, in Dallas, the Anaheim Ducks with a 1-0 lead on the Stars. 15 minutes left to go in that one. Yet to get underway, Minnesota is in Vancouver. And earlier this evening, the Detroit Red Wings dropping a 3-2 decision to the Columbus Blue Jackets in Columbus. That's a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. We've got about 9 minutes of intermission left here in Wilcox. This is Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey, produced by Snowstreaker Media. Swift Current trails at 2-0 to the Notre Dame Hounds.
This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of 24/7 self-storage with 2 locations in Swift Current and 24/7 access. Video surveillance and gates are always locked. Call 306-774-9670. Crop Production Services in Swift Current. CPS, we're with you. Standard Motors, wishing the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires best of luck in their playoff run. Standard Motors, where community support isn't just a tagline. And by the Swift Current Broncos, our team, our town. Get your 2018-19 season tickets and be there when history happens.
The task is a tall one for the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires. They're ready to go here as we just finished the last little bit of on-ice maintenance before beginning the second period here in Wilcox. Cody Levesque, a solid first period, 19 saves in the Legionnaire goal. Bit of a homecoming for Swift Current Legionnaires coach Darren Evian as he coached the Notre Dame Hounds in the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League. SJHL Executive of the Year in his tenure here as well. Darren Evian, that was after he won a National Midget Championship with the Saskatoon Contacts. There's Andy Blank along with him. Andy Blank, a Legionnaire alumni, also played with the Swift Current Broncos of the Western Hockey League. Darren Evian's right-hand man this year. Of course, Mark Lamb, also a big part of the equation as well, helping out the Legionnaires with a lot of practices this year. Well, we're ready to go. Second period. Legionnaires trail it by 2. Aaron Randazzo getting the start in goal for the Notre Dame Hounds. All hands on deck. And what was a quiet rink over the intermission now picks up as things heat up a few degrees as we're set to go here in the second period. Hunter Lamb's line will start with Jacob Pillar in the second period here. Ty Munch out there too. Legionnaires have the puck in Notre Dame's end. Quinn Schmeeman tries to break out with it. Schmeeman, outlet pass. Legionnaires not making it easy for the Hounds to get out, and the puck is sent right back into the Notre Dame end of the ice. Pillar in pursuit and hits Winslow, finishing a check behind the net. Now the Hounds try to get it out. Breakout pass, and Christian Reamer will go after that in the corner. He'll battle on the fresh ice with a member of this Hounds forward core. And now 5 bodies hit the floor behind the net, and the Legionnaires break out. Christian Reamer with it. Gets that puck ahead. Cross-ice pass just over the stick of Munch, and now the Hounds go the other way on that Legionnaire breakout. Quick shot on goal. Cody Levesque seeing that one. And into the glove hand, leaves it for Christian Reamer behind his own net. Reamer passed ahead to Munch. Munch will chip that in, and the Legionnaires will change, bringing Owen Ozar's line out there with Mason Strutt and Rin Benny. Now far side, Luke Millimok, who has one of these 2 Hounds goals, a stride ahead of the play. So that'll move the face-off just outside Notre Dame territory. Back and forth action to start the second period. Mason Strutt, Owen Ozar, Rin Benny out there for Swift. Luke Millimok and his line mates Nolan Renwick. And Jocelyn Duffy out there for Notre Dame. Far side shot on goal. Lehner, Millimok at the side of the goal. He has that knocked away from him by Kersey Reach, and now the Hounds try to go the other way. Too far for Rin Benny, sent right back in, and Reach with it. Cross ice to Ochitwa. Ochitwa long pass, Mason Strutt. Strutt left side. Ozar tries to backhand it through to Benny. Passes behind Rin, and now going the other way are the Hounds. Hounds breaking out. Millimok. Millimok left side. Quick shot, and Levesque with the glove save. Cody Levesque tested a couple times here in the second period. So far, so good for the big in net netminder for the Legionnaires. Face up in Swift Current territory. Brad Morrissey will take it against Hunter Lamb. Matt Gross, property of the Spokane Chiefs, rings it around the boards in his own zone. Teams will battle for it. Near side, now Gross with it. Jousting behind the net with Jocelyn Duffy. Lamb in there to help out. Gross in a puck battle along the boards with Ethan Ernst, who has the second goal for the Hounds. Hounds gets it. Duffy. Quick shot through traffic just wide of the net. Down and out is Levesque. And picking that puck up is Jersey Orchard. Orchard puts on the brakes, spins, backhands it behind the net for Dylan Hull. Hull will chase after it. Knifes that puck ahead. Just beating the forecheck of Ethan Ernst, and now the Hounds in their own zone with it. Riker Evans. Evans gets the puck ahead to Nolan. Nolan off the boards. Chasing after that one is Nolan. He battles with Gross down low. Now Nolan. Back to the point, Evans. Evans thought about a shot. Rings it around the boards. Gross just over his stick, and now far side is Ernst. Ernst back to the point. Evans. Evans sends that in. Lamb bats at it. And now Gross gets it ahead to Pillard. Orchard with momentum, loses the puck at center ice. And Evans makes a move and slaps that puck into Legionnaire territory where Jake Dale chases after it. Dale in the corner. Lamb with the puck. Back to Gross. Gross out there a while. He hasn't been able to change. Both benches on the same side of the ice in the old school Duncan McNeil Arena. Legionnaires far changed from their own zone. Gross has been stuck out there a while along with Hull. Hull and Gross. Now Gallant in the corner. Gallant battling with it. Now back to Gross. Gross rings it around the boards. Pillar far side, can't get it out. Hounds hold it in. Hounds relentless on the forecheck. Centered front of the net. Puck is off the moorings. Right in front of the goal was Drew Englot. And Levesque made the save. And the linesman will have to tend to that dislodged net. And the Legionnaires with a much needed change. Gross will head to the net, or head to the bench rather, and freshen up after that long shift. Matt Gross and Dylan Hull out there a while. Net has been affixed on its moorings. Owen Ozar's line out there. Bryn Benny, Mason Strutt on his wing. Strutt tries to get it out of the zone, chips it past Winslow, and Mason Strutt goes for a skate. Strutt backhands it towards the goal. Randazzo with the save, steers it to the side. Legionnaires and Hounds battle for it along the boards. Legionnaires try to hold it in and do. Owen Ozar in the slot area, loses a race to that puck. Now McKellen Couture gets it down low. Benny, good forecheck, separates his man from the puck. Legionnaires chase after it in the corner, and the puck is out of play. They'll move that outside, as we heard the referee exclaim, as that was off of a Legionnaire player. Both teams will switch up personnel. Lamb, Munch, Pillar out there for Swift. Lehner with it on defense, gets that puck over to Placzynski. Placzynski dumps it in. That's off the stick of Lamb, as he wasn't quite able to wire it in. And now chasing after the puck in the corner. Legionnaires and Hounds both battling for it. Back to the blue line. Placzynski with it. And that is off of sticks. Out of play. Two 2-0 lead. Notre Dame. 15:37 left to go, second period. Hunter Lamb to take this face-off against Nolan Renwick. Lamb wins the face-off. Lucas Ochitwa high off the glass, as a good defenseman is wont to do. Puck rolls into Aaron Randazzo's paraphernalia. And the goaltender for the Notre Dame Hounds will smother that puck, and the Legionnaires will enjoy the benefits of a face-off deep in Hounds territory. Looks like Lamb will stay out there with Munch and Pillar. Darren Evian and Andy Blank doing some strategizing. Lamb wins the face-off. Munch controls in the corner. Centers it, nobody there. Back to Ochitwa, shot through traffic. Rebound and a save by Randazzo. That fires up the Hounds bench. Aaron Randazzo yard stealing in his crease. Just arms, legs, and sticks everywhere. And we're going to see a penalty as the teams battle in the corner for that puck. Cross-checking is the call. And the guilty party is a member of the Notre Dame Hounds. So power play forthcoming for the Legionnaires. So we see Kersey Reach head off the ice. So the Legionnaires down 2, creating chances moments ago, and the Hounds taking a penalty as the Legionnaires, another scoring opportunity. Only 9 shots on goal for the Legion to Notre Dame's 23 thus far. Swift Current has not been without their chances, though. Lucas Ochitwa, one-timer. That knocks the lumber out of the hand of Stanley Cooley. He recovers. Now Captain Owen Ozar with it. Christian Reamer. Reamer, puck pinballs back to Ochitwa. Right side. Reamer in the middle of the ice. Pass hops over his stick. And the Hounds will grab that puck. And broken stick. Advantageous for the Legionnaires by Wolford. He'll have to go get a new cue from the bench, and the Legionnaires back in their own zone. Levesque leaves it for Ozar. Ozar behind the net, back to Hunter Lamb, and Lamb leaves it for Reamer. Reamer will slow things down a little bit, get things set up. and Christian Reamer. Outlet pass, Owen Ozar. Lamb, Pillar, and Ochitwa with them. However, the Legionnaires crossing their wires, and offside is the call. Minute 13 left to go in this Swift Current power play. 14:26 left to go, second period. It's a 2-0 lead for the Notre Dame Hounds. Ty Munch, Mason Strutt, and Rin Benny will have a go on the power play here. Puck is down. Couture. Reach at the red line. Now the blue line, and he'll dump that in. Randazzo plays that around, and trying to knock that puck out of his own zone is Big Cole Stevenson. Now Reach with it, Reach open ice, can't get that puck to sit down, wires it over top of the net, and Stevenson will send that the full 200 feet. Levesque will leave it for Reach with 48 seconds left to go in his team's power play. Reach gets that puck ahead. Couture, Mason Strutt with it. Rin Benny and Ty Munch both on that puck, knock it away from each other, and now the Hounds go the other way. Duffy with it. Duffy skates it into the corner, eating valuable seconds off of this power play. Hounds in the Legionnaire end of the ice while short-handed. Now Swift Current has the puck, going for a skate as Reach. Gains the red line, sends it in. Randazzo leaves it on his backhand and gets that to Zach Klaczynski. Klaczynski unable to get that puck out at the blue line as Reach holds it in. Rin Benny behind the net. Puck front of the net, and just whistling it wide was Mason Strutt. You have to think one of these is going to go in eventually for the Legionnaires, as we're back to 5-on-5 here. As Nolan Renwick has sprung from the sin bin after his cross-checking call. Legionnaires get that puck in deep, chase after it. However, skating it out is Cade Nolan. Nolan, smooth skating defenseman, is hit hard by McKellen Couture. Puck behind the net. Notre Dame going after it. Trying to center that is Milamok, who's got one of 2 Notre Dame goals in this one. Now Jersey Orchard, property of the Kamloops Blazers for the Legionnaires, goes for a skate. Ahead to Orchard. Hunter Lamb knocks the lumber out of the hand of Riker Evans. Evans gets it back. And in the corner, the two teams battle for it. Lamb not letting that puck out of the Notre Dame end of the ice without some extra effort by the Hounds. And now Ethan Ernst with it. Ernst gets that puck ahead to Evans. Riker Evans gains the blue line, has it knocked away from him. Ernst has it now. Ernst down low. Milamok knocked away by Orchard. However, the Hounds keep it in. Hunter Lamb, though, gathers that puck, gains the red line, and he'll dump and chase. Quinn Schmiemann in his own zone. Schmiemann, first-team All-Star defenseman, leading all Saskatchewan Midget AAA D-men in scoring. Shot from the Legionnaires in front of the net, and they score! Chase Gallant buries. And the Home Hardware Legionnaires have had ample opportunities in this one, and on their 12th shot on goal of the game, Chase Gallant backhands it past the sprawling goaltender. And Swift Current is on the board. They've cut the Notre Dame lead to 1. And the Swift Current bench is fired up after that goal by Gallant. Gallant, DeConey, and Gibson, the line out there to get the Legionnaires on the board. And this third line for Swift Current pays the bills. DeConey with some extra skip in his step after his line mates were rewarded with the red light going hard after him. Now Hounds looking for a bounce back shift, go the other way. This is Englot with it. Englot trying to get around Reach, centers it. Puck in front of the net. Levesque knocks it away, and now Gallant and DeConey go 2-on-2 the other way. Chase Gallant to DeConey. DeConey lets that shot go. Pad save Randazzo. And now the Hounds go the other way as the Legionnaires change personnel. Adam Zimmerman dumps that puck in. Levesque behind the net. Mac Gross head to Gallant. Gallant from DeConey and Ochitwa, the official scoring on that goal for the Legionnaires. Hounds try to get one back. Skating behind the net with it is Stanley Cooley. Cooley back to the point and blocked by Gallant. Gallant with a goal moments ago. He felt that shot block. Lehner with the shot. And Levesque sees that through traffic. And a good stop by the Legionnaire goaltender. Chase Gallant favoring that leg, heads off the ice. after a good shock blot moments ago. Owen Ozar, Rin Benny, Mason Strutt out there for Swift-Current. Taking that face-off, Ozar is against big Cole Stevenson. Stevenson wins that face-off, back to the point, Lehner has it. Lehner gets it down low where McKellen Couture rings it off the boards. Rin Benny will try and chip it out. Lehner holds it in. Now back behind the net, Couture with it. Couture smothered on the forecheck by Stevenson. He gets up. And now, Hounds with that puck far side. Battling for it. Carson Wolford. Stevenson wreaking havoc out there on this shift for the Hounds. Just a big body, and Swift-Current having a tough time separating him from the puck. Reamer has it. Reamer on the backhand. Gets it ahead to Benny. Too far for him. And that'll be sent right back in by Captain Cody Leonard. Couture. Nice pass. Tape to tape. Mason Strutt. Strutt brings it in. Ozar with him. Lets that shot go. And making the initial stop and controlling the rebound is goaltender Aaron Randazzo. Couture and Reamer head off the ice after that shift. Hunter Lamb's line out there for Swift-Current. Ty Munch and Jacob Pillar there. Linesmen have to fix the divot in the ice. We'll pause for some maintenance here. Puck down. Munch battles for it behind the net. Jacob Pillar goes in, tries to throw a big hit. Puck held in at the point by Reach, dumped back in. Munch in pursuit. He'll go into the corner with Riker Evans. Teams battle for that puck down low. Notre Dame brings it out of their own zone, and they manage to get that puck into Swift-Current territory, carrying it in, and in the slot area is Nolan Renwick. Renwick knocked off the puck by Ochitwa, and one of the Legionnaire players lost an edge and went into the net. Pausing the action here. If you're a fan of good goaltending, this has been a fun one for you thus far, as players at both ends of the ice, Cody Levesque and his counterpart Aaron Randazzo, both made some good stops in this one. Hunter Lamb in to take the face-off, wins it in the corner. Levesque swats that puck with the big trapper, however it's knocked loose from him. And now the Legionnaires bring it out of their own zone. Munch gets that ahead to Pillar. Pillar in the corner, battles with it. And the Hounds pick it up in front of their own zone. The smooth skating Quinn Schmeeman gets it ahead to Jocelyn Duffy. Duffy dumps it in far side. In pursuit is Ethan Ernst. Ernst gets that puck behind the nets, and now far side with it is Brad Morrissey. Morrissey sends that towards the goal. Munch has it. Munch knocked off that puck. In to help out his Reach, and now Lucas Ochitwa, the mobile defenseman, gets that up to Pillar. Pillar gets that over to Munch. That's off of his stick. Right in front of our broadcast location. Munch separated from the puck on that check there by Brad Morrissey. And now Notre Dame with some time and space to maneuver as the Legionnaires change up, bring it out of their own zone. Quinn Schmeeman hammers that in from the red line. In pursuit is Ethan Ernst, who has one of two Hound goals. Millimak, who has the other one, has the puck. Renwick with it. Renwick getting a cycle going, and now back to the point. Lehner down low. Millimak in pursuit. He'll chase after that puck with Ochitwa. Now Millimak makes a move. He's got Renwick. Slot area. Wrist shot through traffic. Side of the goal. Puck is bouncing. Now Millimak with it. Millimak and Renwick making things happen out there for the Hounds. Down low. Millimak loses that puck, and now Riley DeConey with it. DeConey chips that puck ahead. And the first line out there for the Hounds, out there against the third line for the Legionnaires. Legionnaires will change up personnel. Owen Ozar's line out there now. Nolan Renwick with it. Back to the point. Shot through traffic. Zach Plachinsky with it. Puck pinballs to the corner. Dangerous hit in the corner, and that's going to be a penalty. as the airbag's not deploying, and that's going to cause some roughhousing after the whistle. A face-first check into the boards was the initial penalty there. And one of the Hounds is down in that pile. And going hard into the boards face first was Matt Gross, who was slow to get up. And it looks like Cordell Larson, the guilty party, with that check from behind, will get the police escort to the penalty box. Boarding the call as Larson sits in the penalty box. So another power play for the Legionnaires, their third of the game, fourth rather. 0 for 3 thus far on the man advantage. Devin Prott, Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League Coach of the Year on the Notre Dame bench. Judging by his demeanor, he'd like to see a little bit more effort out of his team here, whose lead has fallen to 2-1 after that Legionnaire goal by Chase Gallant. Swift Current power play, they go to work. Shot through traffic from the point by Christian Reamer. Swift Current in the corner with it. Reamer at the point. Plays catch with Couture. Couture back to Reamer. Reamer shot through traffic. Ozar in the corner has it. Ozar to Reamer. Couture. Wrist shot, scores! McKellen Couture! It's a power play goal! Wrist shot, shelf, 2-2, power play goal! And the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires have put their work boots on in the second period. With Cordell Larson in the penalty box, Legionnaires now 1 for 4 on the power play. On that goal by McKellen Couture. They battle through the puck right in front of our broadcast location here. And now the Legionnaires in their own zone. Reamer, Couture, Rin Benny. Legionnaires with some extra skip in their step now. Tied with the mighty Hounds here in the second period. Game number 1, round 2. Mason Strutt, Rin Benny, Owen Ozar. Looking to keep the forward momentum going. Big hit by Rin Benny as he hit Ethan Ernst. And now the Hounds trying to shift momentum in this one. Luke Millimak, he's a player capable of doing that. Quick shot just wide of the net. Now Morrissey with it. Sends that to the front of the goal where Rin Benny intercepts. He goes cross ice. Mason Strutt. Hunter Lamb. Lamb shot off of a stick. Strutt into the corner to get that puck over the stick of Lamb. Ernst sends it around the boards. And picking that up. Far side. Ernst chase after it. And now Cole Stevenson with it. Stevenson brings the puck over the red line. He'll battle with Ochitwa down low. Stevenson, a freight train power forward down there. Legionnaires looked unwilling to go into the corner with him. Hunter Lamb is in there to help out. Now digging that puck free is Drew Englot. Englot to Stevenson. Stevenson now battling with Ochitwa. Tries to separate the puck from Big Stevenson. And the referee will blow that play dead in the corner. And it looks like a hooking penalty is going to be assessed now to Hunter Lamb. As Big Cole Stevenson put on his work boots, kept his feet moving down low, and caught the Legionnaires flat-footed a little bit, and they're forced to take a 2-minute penalty to slow his progress. So now the Hounds with an opportunity to get back into this one. And of course, Renwick, Millimak, and Cordell Larson out there. Power play for the Hounds. Quinn Schmiemann. Schmiemann with it. 1-2-2 power play setup. Schmiemann. Far side, one-timer. That doesn't quite make it to the goal. Teed up by Morrissey, far side. Now Larson with it. Larson, Renwick, Schmiemann. Schmiemann, middle of the ice. Wrist shot through traffic. Stop Lebec. Puck goes to the corner. Reamer battles with Morrissey. In to help out Larson and Renwick. Now Couture battles to get it loose. Hounds have it behind the net. Morrissey. Schmeeman. Schmeeman, middle of the ice. Millimak, face-off circle. Schmeeman has it. Schmeeman switches places with Millimak, gives him the puck. Millimak, Schmeeman, one-timer, stopped by Levesque. High off the chest protector, far side, Morrissey. Morrissey, face-off circle, Millimak. Schmeeman, 4 forwards out there for Notre Dame. Schmeeman, middle of the ice. Morrissey, shot stopped by Levesque. Rebound, they score. Power play goal, Nolan Renwick leads the flyby. Renwick, regular season, 52 points in 42 games. 6th round Bantam draft selection by the Swift Current Broncos. And Nolan Renwick from just down the road in Weyburn puts the Hounds up 1-3-2 with 4:25 left to go here, second period. Legionnaires looking to shift momentum. Teams battling in front of our broadcast area here. Puck sent out, in pursuit Hunter Lamb. Lamb battles with Lehner for the puck. And now the Hounds try and break out the other way. Puck off the skate of Wolford. Teams battle in the neutral zone, reach in his own zone. Ochitwa. Ochitwa far side, Pillar. Pillar munch Lamb out there. Pillar tries to get it ahead to Lamb, however picking that up is Wolford. Wolford behind his net, and the Hounds try to get it out. Now with a little bit of time and space to make a pass, Hounds try to get that puck out. Legionnaire forecheck on them, not making it easy. However, the Hounds penetrate security and head to Legionnaire territory. Reach though, picks up the puck, goes the other way, Riley DeConey. This line of DeConey, Gibson, and Gallant has one of Swift Current's goals. They're out there now looking for more. It's the Hounds with the puck now, however. Reamer separates the forthcoming Hound from the puck. Teams battle in the corner. Dugout held in by Evans. Evans and Englot have the puck. Englot side of the net. Wraparound attempt through the crease. Reamer has it. He'll battle in the corner with Dale. Now Zimmerman with the puck. Far side. Hounds coming in. Big shot blocked by DeConey as he pays the price. Hounds on the Legionnaires this shift here. Swift caught in their own zone. Gibson behind the net. Reamer with it. Gets it ahead to Gallant. Gallant out of his own zone. However, the Hounds gain the blue line, and they maintain some pressure here. Brad Morrissey with it. Morrissey sends it around to Ernst. Ernst, middle of the net, and centered. Ernst blocked by Gallant. Gallant's blocked a few shots. Now Quinn Schmeeman in the slot. Another shot. And the Legionnaires blocking shots like it's their job. Riley DeConey will gain the red line, and he'll send that in. They're going to rule that he didn't quite have the red line. And icing the call. So some pressure from the Hounds. They had that power play goal moments ago. And a good shift, Notre Dame, with one of their top lines out there against Swift Current's third line. They were able to create some scoring chances. Legionnaires doing their best to block some shots. Now the Hounds with it, bringing it close to the net, knifing his way through is Avery Winslow, the pinching defenseman. And the puck kept out of his own net by Levesque. And the net once again dislodged from the moorings. .32 game, 2:07 left to go here. Ozar Strut Benny out there for the Legionnaires. Ochitwa sends that off the boards. And icing the call again. And once again, play will move to the Legionnaires' end of the ice here. Minute 58 left to go, second period. Cody Levesque, 26 saves for Swift Current in goal. Ozar waved out of the face-off circle. Rin Benny will step in to take this one. Benny wins it. Ochitwa. He's pursued by Cordell Larson. Larson, Renwick, and Millimak out there for the Notre Dame Hounds. This line has made things happen. Ozar and Millimak race after that puck. And it heads into the corner. Rinbenny gets the puck to Strutt. Strutt, Reach can't hold it in. He'll send that back in. Legionnaires will have to tag up here. And offside the call. Nolan Renwick to face off against Hunter Lamb. Face off 1 to Riker Evans. Hounds have controlled the face-off dot this game. As Christian Reamer in the corner sends that puck out. Legionnaires in pursuit. However, Munch will knock that into Hound territory. And the Hounds get the puck back, send it into Legionnaires' end of the ice. Pillar with it far side. Now with the puck, Renwick. Renwick shot on goal through traffic. That dangerously pinballs through the crease. Cordell Larson with the puck along the boards. Larson sends that puck towards the net. Levesque knocks it away with his stick. Christian Reamer knocks his man down, gets that puck ahead. Pillar goes leather to lumber and gets out of his own zone. Hounds now with the puck. Play catch with it. Riker Evans gains the red line. Tries to get that puck through to Ethan Ernst. That's through him. Couture will battle down low with it. Ernst is down there. Ernst has one of the Hound goals. Notre Dame aggressive forecheck here as Hunter Lamb sends that puck high off the glass and out of his own zone. Good draw weight, icing waved off. Quinn Schmeeman in the Hound zone with it. Schmeeman, the native of James River Bridge, Alberta, makes a move past Rinbenny. Schmeeman going end to end here, brings it around. Schmeeman puts on the brakes, stops, looks for a pass. Rinbenny intercepts. Benny and Reamer battling with Schmeeman and Morrissey. 10 seconds left to go here, second period. Puck back to the blue line. Far side, letting that shot go is Winslow. It bounces through the crease. Legionnaires clear it, and that'll do it for the second period. Legionnaires outscore the Hounds in that second period. But the Hounds have the lead through 40 minutes. It's a 3-2 hockey game as we see Quinn Schmeeman make his way off the ice, leading scorer amongst defensemen in the Saskatchewan Midget AAA Hockey League. Chase Gallant and McKellen Couture with a power play goal. Reply for the Legionnaires that period. However, the Hounds get one back on a power play of their own. And it's 3-2 after 40 minutes of play. Coaches Evian and Blank will have some words for their team in the intermission. Well, coming up in just a moment, we'll take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard, see what's happening in the NHL and WHL. We'll be back momentarily with more of this Swift Current Legionnaires webcast, powered by Snowstreaker.
This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of Silverline Construction, ShearFit Denture Clinic, offering the latest in oral prosthetics. See them in the Swift Current Mall. Elmwood Golf and Country Club, wishing the Legionnaires best of luck in their playoff run. And the City of Swift Current, the ideal place to live, work, and play. Go Legionnaires from everyone at the City of Swift Current.
Welcome back to our Swift Current Legionnaire webcast here in Wilcox. Ryan Schweitzer bringing you the action between the Home Hardware Midget AAA Legionnaires and the Notre Dame Hounds. 3-2 the score here in Wilcox. Hounds led it 2-0 after the first period. Legionnaires replying in the second. Chase Gallant getting them on the board, and then McKellen Couture on the power play. However, a short time later, it was Nolan Renwick with a power play goal of his own for the Notre Dame Hounds here on home ice. And that puts us where we are now, 3-2. Goal scorers in this one we talked about for the Legionnaires. McKellen Couture on the power play, and Chase Galland had that first one. Luke Millimock, 32 goals in the regular season in 44 games. He's a sniper. He opened the scoring in this one. Ethan Ernst had the second goal for the Hounds. And Nolan Renwick, the 6th round Swift Current Bronco Bantam Draft selection, scored for the Hounds. NHL scores to tell you about in Dallas. The Anaheim Ducks with a 1-0 lead on the Dallas Stars. They're just getting underway in the third period there. First period, halfway through it in Vancouver, the Canucks and Minnesota Wild are tied at 1. Final score from earlier today, the Columbus Blue Jackets with a 3-2 win over the Detroit Red Wings. And the Calgary Flames heading into Ottawa and beating the Ottawa Senators 2-1. Western Hockey League, some intriguing matchups tonight if you're scoreboard watching. Prince Albert Raiders with a 6-4 lead on the Moose Jaw Warriors in the third period. And Swift Current Broncos and Brandon Wheat Kings are tied at 3 as they near the end of they're the midway point of the third period there, and that's a final score, or pardon me, 2:05 into the third period. Moose Jaw and PA with a 6-4 lead. Midway through the third period, Brandon and Swift Current are tied at 3. Swift Current Broncos, if they can beat Brandon tonight, and Moose Jaw is unsuccessful against Prince Albert, Swift Current will take sole possession of first in the Eastern Conference and in the Western Hockey League. Moose Jaw still with a game in hand, and those teams will meet tomorrow night. It's going to be a packed house in Moose Jaw. 4,000 tickets sold already for that one, and a arena, I believe the seating capacity at Mosaic Place is around 4,500. I know Swift Current Bronco fans doing the fan bus thing for that one. Elsewhere in the Western Hockey League, the Calgary Hitmen with a 4-4 lead on the Saskatoon Blades in Saskatoon. Regina Pats with a 1-0 lead on the Kootenay Ice in Cranbrook. That 4-4 game, by the way, Saskatoon and Calgary, they are headed to overtime in Lethbridge. Red Deer Rebels with a 2-1 lead on the Lethbridge Hurricanes. In the hat, Medicine Hat Tigers with a 3-1 lead on the Edmonton Oil Kings. Just underway in the first period, the Kelowna Rockets lead the Kamloops Blazers 1-0 in Kamloops. In Kennewick, Washington, the Vancouver Giants with a 1-0 lead on the Tri-City Americans. Ty Ronning has the goal there. And in Victoria, the Prince George Cougars trailing the Victoria Royals 1-0 in the first period on a Dante Hanoun goal. Spokane Chiefs and Seattle Thunderbirds are yet to get underway in that one. So as you can see, we're just under 10 minutes left to go here. Second intermission. Notre Dame Hounds with a 3-2 lead on the Swift Current home Legionnaires. Cody Levesque, a solid night in goal, making 27 saves through 40 minutes. Take a quick break. We'll coffee up. And we'll be back shortly with third period action, game number 1 of this round 2 series between the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires and the Notre Dame Hounds, live from Wilcox.
This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires is made possible with the support of 24/7 self-storage with 2 locations in Swift Current. Sign up by touching the automatic kiosk, and your first month is free, safe, easy, and secure. Crop Production Services in Swift Current. CPS. We're with you. Standard Motors, wishing the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires best of luck in their playoff run. Standard Motors, where community support isn't just a tagline. And by the Swift Current Broncos. Our team, our town. Get your 2018-19 season tickets and be there when history happens.
Well, if you're Darren Evian and assistant coach Andy Blank, I don't think you're displeased too much with the Legionnaires' effort through 40 minutes. 3-2, they trail the Notre Dame Hounds heading into the third period. Shots on goal, 30 for the Hounds, 16 for the Legionnaires. Swift Current goals have come off the sticks of McKellen Couture and Chase Gallant. Couture's goal coming on the power play. Shot from the point. That starting goaltender, Aaron Randazzo, couldn't see for the Notre Dame Hounds. Hounds have had goals from Luke Millimak, Nolan Renwick, and Ethan Ernst in this one. Ernst has been a solid player for the Notre Dame Hounds in this one. I'd venture to say their best player through 40 minutes. Legionnaires have done a good job in their own zone of blocking shots as well. Shots on goal could certainly be more than 30-16. It's a bigger ice surface here in Wilcox. They have the Olympic-sized ice as opposed to what you would see in most conventional rinks on the Canadian prairies. And I think that's affected the Swift Current Legionnaires' breakout plan. Lots of passes just a little bit too far or not quite far enough. They've gotten better that way as the game has gotten longer. So we'll see. Teams on both sides fired up here. Sticks are banging. And the puck is down. We're ready to go here. Third period, final countdown here. Game number 1, best of 5 series between Swift Current and Notre Dame. Hounds with a 3-2 lead. Legionnaires have had 2 of the last 3 goals in this game. And the puck sent out of the Legionnaires' end of the ice. Giving chase is Hunter Lamb. And in his own zone, Avery Winslow has it for Notre Dame. Winslow gets that pass up ahead to Stanley Cooley. He's met by Christian Reamer, who bumps that puck back into the Notre Dame end of the ice. Puck rings around the boards on the fresh ice and careens all the way into Swift Current's end of town. And we're going to see a penalty here. It's going to be a holding call assessed against the Swift Current Legionnaires. And the Notre Dame Hounds, who struck on their last power play, are going to go to the man advantage here. Jacob Pillar, the guilty party, assessed a 2-minute minor for holding. Hounds with a plethora of weapons in their offensive arsenal. Reach battling in the corner with Cordell Larson. Now here's Quinn Schmeeman with it. Schmeeman, the straw that stirs the drink on this Hounds power play. Millimak shot through traffic, picked up by Ochidwa, and he'll send that puck the length of the ice. Minute 41 left to go. Legionnaire penalty to Jacob Pillar. 18:57 left to go. Quinn Schmeeman in his own zone brings it out. Schmeeman gains the red line, leaves it for Millimak. Millimak skates it into Legionnaire territory. Millimak puts on the brakes, gets it back to Schmeeman. Schmeeman, middle of the ice, thought about a shot. However, Zach Placzynski was down on the ice, so instead Schmeeman goes to Millimak. Now Placzynski with it. Placzynski, one-timer, Schmeeman blocked by Munch. Puck pinballs to the corner. Battling down low for it is Cordell Larson with Legionnaire penalty kill personnel. And firing that puck off the boards with authority is Kersey Reach. Eating seconds off of this Hound power play. Quinn Schmeeman behind his own net. Schmeeman brings it out. He'll get that pass up ahead. Bringing it over the line is Cooley. Cooley in the corner as Schmiemann heads off ice. He'll sub out, and now on the ice is Avery Winslow. Winslow to Riker Evans. Evans to Winslow. Back to Evans. Ernst. Ernst has a goal this game. Ernst has it now. Winds up that shot. Instead passes to Evans. Evans wrist shot through traffic. Seen well by Cody Levesque. And he makes his 28th save of this game. 32 seconds left to go. Hound power play. Face off in Swift Current territory. Stanley Cooley will take the draw against Owen Ozar. Linesman teasing them with this one. And evicted from the face-off circle is Cooley. In to take it is Ernst. Ernst wins the face-off. And Notre Dame controls. Evans shot through traffic. Pad save Levesque. Chasing after that is Couture. Rings it off the boards. Held in though. Battling along the far boards, Ozar. And Ozar with a Herculean penalty kill effort. Gets that puck out of the zone. However, Hounds get it right back in. Ernst far side with it. Ernst back to the point. Ozar doesn't have a stick, so it's a 5-on-3.5 here. Shot Ernst high and wide. On this big ice surface, they have time to keep it in. Pillar out of the penalty box. Back to 5-on-5 here. Ozar still without a twig, though. And Pillar with the puck. Pillar sprung from the sin bin, skates it ahead. Both players go down as they battle for the puck. Pillar battling with Wolford. And now Munch chasing after it. Ernst sends it behind the net. Avery Winslow has it in his own zone. Winslow gets that puck ahead. Hounds try to get it in. However, Swift Current meeting him at the blue line. And Rin Benny chasing after the puck. Puck sent into Legionnaire territory. Down low, Englot has it. Englot centers. And now big Cole Stevenson with it. Stevenson back to the point, Lehner. Cade Nolan sends it down low. Nolan to Englot. Englot battling with Lamb. And Jacob Pillar will backhand that puck out of his own zone. That's off the bench, and play will be blown dead. 16:27 left to go, third period. 3-2 lead for the Notre Dame Hounds. I'd like to thank 24/7 Self-Storage, SureFit Denture Clinic, City of Swift Current, and Elmwood Golf and Country Club among the supporting sponsors for this webcast. Also a big shout out to Standard Motors and Silverline Construction for their continued support. Puck sent around the boards. Notre Dame and Swift Current both battle for it. Rin Benny tries to knock it out. He gets it out of the blue line. And the teams will joust for it in the neutral zone. Lucas Ochitwa gets that puck head to Strutt. Strutt tried to one-touch pass it, and now with open ice, here come the Hounds, high and wide. Jake Dale with room to maneuver. Cutting down the angle and playing out of the blue paint was Levesque, not giving Dale anything to shoot at, as he missed the net on that odd man rush. Now the Legionnaires try to keep the puck in Notre Dame's end of the ice. Mason Strutt chases after that puck that was sent down low by Ozar. Hounds skated out though. Quinn Schmiemann. Schmiemann always with his head up, separated from the puck. And now the Hounds in their own zone. Renwick. Renwick gains the red line. Chips it in. Gross gives chase out there with Hull. Matt Gross stops, reverses the flow. However, all over that puck is Cordell Larson. Millimak battling down low with Gross, and Renwick throws a big hit on Gross. Down low, Cody Lehner with it, the captain of the Hounds. Teams battle for it, get back to the point now. Lehner with it. Lehner far side, shot stopped by Levesque. And now Hull tries to get it out. Gallant with it. Gallant chips it ahead. Riley DeConey in pursuit. DeConey tries to knock that puck past. He's got Gross pinching. DeConey tries to saucer it to Gross, but a good defensive play by Cody Lehner. The captain for the Hounds laying his body down and preventing that centering pass. Swift Current now with the puck. Couture to Gross. Gross gains the red line, sends it behind the net. Randazzo has it, and he'll leave it for Polchinski. Polchinski brings that puck out. Polchinski didn't get good wood on that outlet pass as it didn't quite make it to Stanley Cooley. However, the Hounds recover and send that puck in deep. Levesque leaves it behind the net, and the Legionnaires try to get it out of their own zone. Here come the Legionnaires as they skate it out. Chase Gallant skates it. Centering pass knocked away. Couture has it. Shot from the point through traffic and pinballs wide. Far side, Reamer sends it behind the net to Pillar. Pillar battles with red and white jerseys. In to help out is Jersey Orchard. And the Hounds free the puck from the Legionnaires. And now behind his own net with it is Riker Evans. Evans skates the puck out. Evans with a nice move in his own zone. Gets that puck ahead to Stanley Cooley. Cooley knocked off the puck by Reamer. Reamer and Cooley battle for it. Now Orchard with it. Orchard off the boards. Riker Evans, neutral zone. Gets it over to Nolan. Nolan will send that puck in deep. Side of the net. Levesque leaves it for Reamer. Reamer off the sideboards. And Legionnaires get it out. Hounds regroup in their own zone. Schmeeman was going to go back to Nolan. Nice move to head fake, and he gets it up to Morrissey. Morrissey skating to the net, and a big pad save by Levesque. Brad Morrissey skating in with a scoring opportunity, denied Levesque. Now Rinbenny, quick shot, pad save, rebound. Ozar just put it wide. Rinbenny and Owen Ozar creating an opportunity. 12:57 left to go, third period. Still a 3-2 Hounds lead. Teams battle in front of their benches, and it's Avery Winslow with it. Winslow makes a move. Puck knocked away from him. Both teams battle for it. Now Renwick has that puck knocked away from him. Legionnaires try to get it out of their own zone and do. Hounds retreat to their own neck of the woods. Winslow gets that pass over to Schmeeman. Defensive pairing A out there. Winslow and Schmeeman for these Notre Dame Hounds. Now Winslow with it. Winslow gains the blue line. Shot stopped by Levesque. And he will absorb that into his paraphernalia. Face-off will be deep in Legionnaire territory. 12:25 left to go in this one. 3-2 lead, end-to-end action over the last few minutes. Round 2 of the playoffs. Notre Dame Hounds making quick work of the Saskatoon Contacts in round 1. Legionnaires winning a best-of-5 series in 4 games against the Tisdale Trojans, upsetting Tisdale in that 4 versus 5 matchup. Legionnaires did not want to go back to Tisdale for that game number 5, so they made sure to win game 4. Now here's Hunter Lamb with it. Lamb chips that puck in over top of the head of Cody Lehner, and the teams will battle in the corner for it. Picking up that puck is Big Cole Stevenson. Stevenson gets that puck ahead to Wolford. Wolford in the corner, battles with Couture. Couture separates him via the body, and Christian Reamer sends it back to McKellen Couture. Couture has a goal tonight for the Legionnaires. Bantam drafted by the PA Raiders. Christian Reamer, Swift Current Bronco property, gets it to Couture. Couture around to Pillar. And here comes Jacob Pillar with it. Pillar, far side, Munch off of his stick. They'll change. Now in their own zone, Cody Lehner with it. Lehner gives it away up the middle to Gallant. However, Gallant unable to sit down that hopping puck. Now DeConey far side, battles with personnel from the Hounds. DeConey, Gallant, and Gibson. This line's generated a goal tonight for Swift Current. And they battle for it. Riley DeConey gets it loose. Dylan Hull knocks it forward. Gallant now back to Matt Gross. Gross to Hull. Hull ahead to Riley DeConey. DeConey will chip that in, and the Legionnaire forward line will head off. All except DeConey, who gives chase. Owen Ozar fresh off the bench with Riley DeConey. He holds it in. Shot towards the net is blocked by Jake Dale. They battle in the corner. Hounds bring it out. And Ozar takes it away from them. Ozar goes for a skate. He backhands it into Hound territory. And now Riker Evans with it. Evans gets it ahead to Cordell Larson. Larson left side, heads towards the net, elects to go behind the net. And he'll leave it for Quinn Schmeeman. Schmeeman makes a move. Face-off circle shot stopped by Levesque. Rebound in the slot area. Another shot from Schmeeman. And on that with the glove is Levesque. Keeping the Hound lead to just 1 here with 10:14 left to go in this third period. A competitive third period between Swift Current and Notre Dame. Hounds making use of this massive ice surface. Times the Legionnaires passive in their own zone. And the Hounds controlling play along the perimeter. And throwing the puck on goal from the low percentage areas. That's helped them get 37 shots on goal in this one. Now Reach in his own zone. Sends it up. Held in. And now picked up by Munch. Munch leaves that puck for Pillar with a wrist shot high and wide. Far side, Reach tries to hold it in. Reach battles with one of the Hounds, and now Millimach has it. However, he can't control it. Pillar with it. Pillar and Munch both battle for that puck, and Munch sends it in. Tagging in is Orchard, as he had to retreat the zone to stay onside. Hounds behind their own net. Cade Nolan with it. Smooth skating defenseman Nolan. Tape-to-tape outlet pass for Ernst. Hounds lose it in the neutral zone, and the Legionnaires fire it right back in his own zone. Cade Nolan. Orchard all up in his grill. And now skating it out is Avery Winslow. Winslow gains the blue line. Tries a shot on goal. That doesn't quite make it to the nets. Behind the net is Morrissey with it. Morrissey down to Ernst. Knocked away by Strutt. And now Strutt will flick it out. Hounds have it. Cody Lehner. Lehner makes a move at the red line. Sends that puck in deep. Levesque leaves it. Reamer off the boards. Rin Benny battles with Lehner. Lehner holds it in. And now Duffy has it. Duffy centers it. Front of the net. Levesque. Down and out. They score. Ethan Ernst, his second of the game, showing great patience. Waiting out Cody Levesque. He had time and space to maneuver, and he took advantage of it. And it's a 4-2 lead for the Notre Dame Hounds. And Ernst grinning like a butcher's dog on that Hounds bench, as he puts his team up a deuce here with 8:53 left to go, third period. Reach gives chase. Now at the blue line. Puck sent in. Cody Lehner sends that behind the net. Hounds looking for a little bit more insurance here in game number 1 of this round 2 series. Time Munch has it though. Munch tries to get that puck out. However, the Hounds intercept in the neutral zone, and Avery Winslow whips it back in. Levesque leaves it behind the goal for Reach. Percy Reach to Lucas Ochitwa. Ochitwa at the red line sends it in. Randazzo leaves it for Quinn Schmiemann. Schmiemann pursued by Lamb, gets it ahead. And now here come the Hounds. Jake Dale with it, left side. Dale sends that towards the goal. That's off of a Legionnaire. Pinball's far side over to the corner. And now Jacob Pillar loses control of the puck. However, McKellen Couture with it. Gets it ahead to Pillar. Pillar left side. Lamb along with him. Gets it ahead to Lamb. Lamb chips it towards the goal through the crease. Couture has it. Knifes it ahead to Hunter Lamb. However, nobody covering the blue line. And now Christian Reamer will pick it up and quickly turn the other way. Reamer with a move at the blue line. Skates in. Lamb is knocked down. Reamer knocks it towards the goal just wide. Reamer hot in pursuit of that puck. And it's sent out the length of the ice by the Notre Dame Hounds. Icing the call. 7:26 left to go. Face-off will be right in Aaron Randazzo's neighborhood. The Notre Dame Hound goaltender has made 15 saves in this one. 4-2, the Hounds lead it. Owen Ozar to take the face-off with Rin Benny and Mason Strutt out there. Reamer and Couture patrolling the blue line. Ozar behind the net, battling with Schmiemann. Schmiemann tips the puck ahead of him, and Quinn Schmiemann will try and get that puck out, and does. Cordell Larson battling with Couture with it. Puck in the corner, centered for Millimach. Millimach plays that puck into the corner. This wide ice surface, Notre Dame Hounds happy to take this puck to that perimeter area. Renwick centers it, and unable to get the shot away is Luke Millimach. Millimach selective with his shots tonight. He has a goal. Ozar with it, going one-on-one. And now the captain, Cody Lehner, in the corner for the Hounds. Gets that puck ahead. Here come the Hounds. Nice move by Ernst. Ernst looking for the hat trick as he tried to cut through the Legionnaire defense. However, they knocked him off the puck, and now Swift goes the other way. Ty Munch with it. Munch has Lamb with him. Munch tries to get it head to Lamb. However, that's knocked away by the Hounds, and Lucas Ochitwa will send that puck in. A little bit too high, though, as that goes into the protective netting around the Dunk McNeil Arena ice surface. Face off just outside Legionnaire territory. Hunter Lamb will take it against Brad Morrissey. Now here come the Hounds. Evans with it. Evans can't get around Couture. Quick shot, though, hammered towards the net by Duffy, and a pad save by Levesque. Puck in the corner. Teams battle for it. Sent around far side. Munch battling with Schmiemann. And now Couture has it. Couture better hurry. He's got Morrissey bearing down on him. Puck out of the Legionnaire zone. Here comes Swift. Hunter Lamb with it. Lamb chips it ahead, and he's separated off the puck by Riker Evans, much to the pleasure of the Notre Dame bench after that hit on Lamb. Here come the Hounds the other way. Quick pass towards the net. And there to intercept that saucer pass is Levesque. Levesque knocking that puck into Stanley Cooley after he made the save. And Cooley looking back, kind of with a bit of a what the heck was that? Hounds will change their personnel. Face off, blocker side of Levesque. And now Millimak. Millimak, Renwick, and Larson out there. Millimak with it. Sends it behind the net. Matt Gross in pursuit for Swift Current. And the Legionnaires get that puck out. Gross gets it ahead to Gibson. Gibson, Orchard, Gallant out there. Puck sent around the boards. Avery Winslow with it. Winslow off the boards. Blocked by the Legionnaire. He'll reset. Now Lehner makes a nice move, and he'll have some time and space to get out of his own zone. Puck sent in, and not quite gaining the red line was Captain Lehner. So that'll bring things all the way back to the Hounds' end of the ice. 5 minutes and even 5 left to go here. Third period, 4-2 lead for the Notre Dame Hounds. Legionnaires have had scoring chances in this one. Hounds out shooting the Legionnaires. Hounds really playing the home ice advantage well in this Olympic-sized ice surface here at Dunk McNeil Arena. Notre Dame Hounds only 2 regulation losses in a 44-game schedule. They lost 3 in extra time, so a 39-win season for the Hounds. A 40-win season. Hounds just 1 shy of that. They go into the playoffs heavily favored no matter who they face. Legionnaires have had a good competitive game against them here in game number 1, and things can still happen here with 4:25 left to go here in the third period as Lucas Ochitwa has the puck in his own zone, gets it to Reach. Reach ahead to Rin Benny. Benny skates that puck in, gets it down low for Ozar. Ozar battling in the corner with Drew Englot, and Englot picks up the puck. Some strong skaters on this blue line for the Notre Dame Hounds. Top 6 defense, all capable puck movers here for Notre Dame. Christian Reamer off the blue line, down with Pillar. And now sending that puck high off the glass is Cade Nolan. Nolan, he's had a strong game at D. Hounds can't get it out. Lamb tries to redirect that one towards the goal as Pillar sent it towards the net. And Notre Dame trying to get it out, and they do. Dumping that puck in as the Legionnaires pursue. Munch sends it around to Reamer. Reamer reverses the field and back to Couture. Legionnaires try a new breakout pattern here, and now it's Munch with it. High slot, Munch, wrist shot through traffic. Glove save made by Aaron Randazzo. Randazzo, a sound night in net for the Notre Dame Hounds. Swifts had their chances when this was a scoreless tie. Randazzo had to make some big saves to keep it a scoreless tie. His contributions tonight have been big, despite facing less than half of many shots as his counterpart, Cody Levesque. Legionnaires face off. Once again, the Hounds win the face-off. However, Minch goes after it behind the net. Lamb, back to Reach. Reach to Lamb. Lamb, cross ice Ochitwa. Ochitwa not afraid to shoot that puck as he sent it towards the net. Pillar tried to redirect it towards the net. It went wide. Ochitwa trying to hold it in far side. However, the puck escapes the offensive zone, and Hunter Lamb retreats, gets it to Kersey Reach. Reach puts on the brakes, and now Hunter Lamb with it. Lamb gains the blue line, tries a pull and drag. Lamb hangs on to that puck, and now Rin Benny with it. Benny, quick shot. Chest pad save by Randazzo. Munch back to the point. Couture, Reamer, shot on goal into the breadbasket. Rebound. And the Hounds get that puck off the glass. However, anticipating where that puck was going was Jersey Orchard, the property of the Kamloops Blazers. He holds it into Hounds territory with 2:25 left to go. 4-2 lead Hounds. Teams battle far side. Referee wants them to play it, and finally play is blown down as the teams exchange pleasantries after the whistle blows. And that situation dissipates without any further escalation. Look forward to game number 2 of this series, Sunday in Swift Current at the Innovation Credit Union Iplex. And it looks as though we're going to have a timeout here, as the Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires, with 2:19 left to go, trailing 4-2, face-off deep in Notre Dame territory. Coach Evian's going to deploy his clipboard here and draw something up. Or maybe he'll just go with the verbal instructions here. Darren Evian knows what it takes to win in the playoffs. He won a national championship with the Saskatoon Contacts. I believe it was 2005 when he led Saskatoon to that national championship. Owen Ozar leading the charge, as any good captain is wont to do. And we'll see how much the Legionnaires test goaltender Aaron Randazzo in the final 2:19 here, trailing by 2. Net is empty. 6 attackers out there for Swift. Lamb, Ozar, Pillar, Couture, Reamer, Benny. Reamer tries to hold it in. Hunter Lamb takes a whack at it as well. Lamb backhands it in. However, that puck goes to Riker Evans. Evans gets it out of his own zone. Teams battle in front of us, and the Legionnaires forced to retreat into their own zone. Christian Reamer picks it up. Reamer 6-on-5 with the net empty. Reamer and Couture battle for it. However, the puck finds its way into the net, and scoring the empty netter, Nolan Renwick. Renwick will lead the flyby. That's his second, and it's a 5-2 lead for the Notre Dame Hounds. Legionnaires go all in with 2.5 minutes left and the net empty. A lot tougher to play with the net empty on this big ice surface here in Wilcox. And the lead is a field goal for the Notre Dame Hounds. Legionnaires, again, trying to connect the dots on these outlet passes. That has not gone smoothly. Rin Benny here, trying to give Swift Current some forward momentum to end this game on. The Legionnaires are. And now here come the Hounds. Colson Wolford sends it in. Kersey Reach, far side. Bearing down on him is Stanley Cooley. Reach and Cooley battle for it. Ozar will try and fish it free. And now the Hounds just content to run out the clock here. Stevenson trying to pin it up against the boards. Jersey Orchard battles for it for the Legionnaires in their road blues with a yellow trim. Ochitwa with it, own zone. Ochitwa sends that into the goaltender Randazzo, and he'll just eat that puck with 55 seconds left to go here, third period. And with the face-off deep in Legionnaire territory, Darren Evian is summoning Cody Levesque to the bench. And the Legionnaires will deploy 6 skaters. Lamb, Pillar, Munch, Strutt, Couture, Reamer, who takes that shot, throws it towards the net. Legionnaires trying to end on a positive here with the net empty. Munch battling for it. Couture now with it in his own zone in front of an empty cage. Gets it to Munch. Munch makes a move in his own zone. Hits the puck ahead to Hunter Lamb. Lamb inside-outside maneuver. Sends that puck in towards the corner. Munch goes after it. Strutt in front of the net. Munch battling for it down low with Nolan. Both teams battle for it. Lamb leaves it for Reamer. Reamer lets that shot go, but so many bodies on the ice, it doesn't find its way to the net. 15 seconds left to go here. Strutt with a big hit on Evans. Pillar gets in, and the play is blown dead. And in a bit of a bad way is Riker Evans after he took a hit from Pillar. Evans slow to get up, but up nonetheless. 10 seconds left here. 6-on-5 scenario. The Legionnaire net is empty. Hunter Lamb in the face-off dot. Cody Lehner trying to get that puck out. 4 seconds left. Munch in the corner. Throws it on goal. And Reamer sends that shot towards the net as the buzzer goes. And that'll do it. Legionnaires leave Wilcox, dropping a 5-2 decision. 36 saves in this one for Cody Levesque. Legionnaires put 23 shots towards Aaron Randazzo in this one. Swift Current goals, McKellen Couture on the power play, and Chase Gallant 5-on-5. That'll do it for game number 1. Swift Current drops a 5-2 decision. Game number 2 Sunday in Swifty at the Innovation Credit Union iPlex. We'd like to thank you very much for tuning in to our live webcast of Swift Current Legionnaires Playoff Hockey, brought to you by Snowstreaker Media. Ethan and Christina Schweitzer on camera for this one. I'd like to thank Joe Collinson as well for IT support, and Derek Schultz for helping us out here at the venue here in Wilcox. There's your final score. Swift Current drops a 5-2 decision to the Notre Dame Hounds. Thank you very much for watching. Good night from Wilcox.
This webcast of Swift Current Home Hardware Legionnaires Hockey is made possible with the support of Silverline Construction, ShearFit Denture Clinic, offering the latest in oral prosthetics. See them in the Swift Current Mall. Elmwood Golf and Country Club, wishing the Legionnaires best of luck in their playoff run. And the City of Swift Current, the ideal place to live, work, and play. Go Legionnaires from everyone at the City of Swift Current.